Damn, there are a lot more people here than I originally thought. The two of us went inside. The canteen looked like a canteen. I had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life. This one was exactly the same, just maybe a bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tiles on the walls and on the floor, unsophisticated tableware with occasional crack. Guess that's where that's what a canteen in a pioneer camp's supposed to look like. Simeon, wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. Was it Vachevskaya? Vachevskaya. Hold on right there. Olga shouted at Alyssa, who was passing by. What? What's up with your clothes? Anything wrong with it? Indeed, her attire looked somewhat provocative. Get your uniform nice and neat right now. Oh, she's laying down the law! Alright, alright. Alyssa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. So, where can we find you a place to sit? There weren't a lot of free seats. Go over there to Uliana. Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table too. I had no other choice but to accept. In common Russian language, cutlet is minced meat fried or baked in the shape of a ball or a cylinder, close to the American patties. Compote is a drink made by boiling fresh or dried fruit in a large amount of water, compote in French. Of course, there was the probability that the cutlets were poisoned with curry. The mashed potatoes generously seasoned with arsenic, and the glass filled with excellent antifreeze instead of compote. But it all looked so tasty that I had no choice. But it all looked so tasty that I had no chance to resist. Hey, what do you want? I replied rather rudely to Uliana, who was sitting next to me. God damn, I'm trying to say that 10 times fast. Why did you play football with us? Because of my clothes? Said I, pointing at the source of the problem. Oh, alright then, eat. However, there wasn't much left to eat. The cutlet was missing from the plate. Only she could do it. No, more precisely, but Uliana could do it. Give me back my cutlet. A big family, you snooze, you lose. It can cost you a cutlet if if you're careless. Give it back, I'm telling you. Specific cutlet. I looked at her menacingly and was about to reach out my hand. See, I don't have it. And indeed, Leona's plate was empty. This little girl, that's cold. And indeed, Leona's plate was empty. It seemed that this little girl eats as fast as she steals someone's cutlet. Take it easy. We'll work something out now. She got my plate and ran off. There was no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they could have done it much easier. They could have done it much easier way. About a minute later, Leona returned and handed me the plate with a smoking hot cutlet on it. Damn, that shit is small. Fuck. Like, come on. It's like mashed potatoes. That's all right. The peas, that's okay too. But the cutlet is very, very small. It's one for the starving. Thanks. It was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with crap. I picked up the cutlet with my fork and holy shit! What the? Some bug. No, not a bug. An insect. It got legs and it's wriggling. The plate fell into the floor and broke into pieces. The chair hit me hard. I let it get falling. I've just like insects since I was a child. But when these creepy crawlies appear on my plate, That's just way too much. Oh shit. Damian, you little! Leon seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door, laughing at. Wow, that's cold. Liana seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door, laughing as if she had just heard a fresh stand-up comedy joke. I dashed to her. We ran out of the canteen. We were just a few dozen meters apart, and I felt like I would catch this little girl easily. We ran through the square, past the club's house, and ran onto the forest path. I started to gasp for breath. I should have quit smoking, I guess. Oleana passed out. Passed out of sight at the next turn. It can't be true that she managed to get away from me. It simply can't. I was standing, trying to catch my breath again. The evening was falling. Looks like I'm lost. It's a bad idea to stay in the woods at night. Better get back to the camp. However, I had no clue which way to go whatsoever. Well, gotta choose at random. I strayed for quite some time in the forest and even thought of crying for help, but finally I saw the camp's fence behind the trees. Everything falls back into place. The bus is gone. Mumbled I quietly. On the one hand, there was nothing strange about it. The bus couldn't just stay there forever. On the other hand, it meant there was something driving. Oh damn. On the other hand, it meant there was someone driving because buses don't drive themselves. Or do they? In a world. This world seemed too normal, but every event here had at least two explanations for it. An ordinary, real, everyday explanation, and a surreal one. Certainly the driver could have just been off for a snack and I left too soon, and that's why. In any case, this is not a place for me. Whether the bus drives itself or not was probably an important question, but it was much more important how I had got here at all. And whether this here was. The fields and the woods stretching towards the horizon had no answers. There was something familiar about them. Strange, odd, and alien world. However, absolutely not frightening at the same time. Either my self-preservation instinct decided to resign from its job, or all this running around the camp and the local pioneers had lulled me so much with their carefree normality that I was sometimes simply forgetting what had happened to me just a couple of hours ago, although I probably just had no strength left to worry. All I wanted was some peace, calmness. I wanted to just have a break from it all, and only after that I would continue looking for answers, ready and reloaded. Locked and loaded! Well, it really doesn't work unless I have the sample for that. Type Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. However, that would be some time later. And what about now? Can I let myself to relax? Yeah, by now I'm used to it. It got completely dark, and in any case, it was better to spend the night in the camp. I was about to head back when someone came silently from behind and stealth killed my ass. Son of a bitch. Oh, hey, it's you. Hello. What are you doing here so late? It was Slavia, standing before me. I was so surprised that I got a seizure. Wow. In his pants. So. That's stupid. So, you haven't caught Uliana, have you? She smiled. I nodded disappointedly and sighed. No wonder. No one ever have. Yeah, she's a real rocket girl. She could have found a better use of her energy than looking for adventures. You must be hungry. You didn't manage to have dinner at all, after all. Indeed. Indeed. I had completely forgot about hunger. But at these words of hers, my stomach drew my attention to itself by giving a traitorous rumble. Safia smiled. Let's go then. What? Is the canteen still open? It's alright. I have the keys. Oh, shit. She got power. The keys? Yes, I have keys to all the facilities in the camp. How come? Well, I'm something like the camp's leader aside here. I see. Well, let's go. It was an offer you can't refuse. When we reached the square, Slavia stopped in her tracks. Excuse me, I should warn my roommates that I'll be late. So she... Punctual? What? Okay, excuse me, I should warn my roommates that I'll be late. So she's so punctual herself that she'll be worrying her otherwise. Oh, okay. You go into the canteen and I'll come in a minute, alright? I really didn't expect that. Okay, I really didn't expect that at such late hour, someone would be there besides me, and that somebody was apparently hopelessly trying to open the door. Without any secret thought, I walked up onto the porch. The lockpicker turned out to be Elisa. I should have probably kept off her and waited. She looked at me intently for a while, then said, "Don't just stand there, give me a hand or something." Meaning? Help me open the fucking door. Why? Because I want some buns with, what? Kefir? Because I want some buns with kefir. The dinner wasn't enough. Is it really a good idea? Aren't you hungry yourself, huh? Leanne didn't let you have a normal dinner, did she? She smiled sarcastically. It's true, she didn't. It's fine. Slavia will come in now and... What? Guess I shouldn't have said that. I'm off then. And you'll pay for this. You owe me two already? Wow. Having said that, Alyssa disappeared into the night. And what was the first one for? Oh, yeah. Slavia didn't keep me waiting for too long. Is everything fine? Yeah. Why are you asking? No reason. It's nothing. It was better if I didn't tell her about Alyssa. Everything's fine. I said that and instantly heard a trace of dishonesty in my voice. Well, shall we go? As for Slavia, she seemed not to have noticed anything. Or at least she was pretending she didn't. We entered the canteen. Wait a bit, I'll go get something. I sat down in a chair and obediently waited for my what? Oh my, what? Savioress? My dinner was simple. A few buns and a glass of kefir. That's what Alyssa wanted. Son of a bitch. No wonder. I bet Hungry Pioneers finished everything off. However, even that was far better than most of my usual diet. Slavia sat across the table and looked at me while I was eating. Is there something on my face? No, just... She smiled. Ah, damn it. So, how do you like your first day in the camp? Well, I don't really know. It's silly to ask someone who suddenly found himself in a different reality whether he likes the food in the canteen, the camp leader, or the assigned hut. It's alright. You'll still get used. Slavia stared into the window dreamily. Frankly speaking, I have no desire to get used to such things. But as for her, she doesn't know. Or at least she wants me to think that she doesn't. Well, all in all, it's nice here. I had to somehow break the awkward silence. Do you think so? She asked without any interest. Yeah, this place is so, I want to say retro, but I managed to hold that back. After all, it was retro for me, but what about them? It might be the only kind of life they knew. If the term life was applicable here at all. So how? She looked at me closely. As if something important depended on my answer. Like deepen? What the fuck? Well, I don't know. Lovely? Yeah, it's lovely here. I guess you're right. She smiled again. It's very good that you think so. Why? Well, not everybody likes it here. What about you? Me? Yes. I love it here. It's great. Then you don't need to worry about what the other people think. Well, I don't really worry. Slavia laughed. This conversation seemed to be leading me far astray from where I wanted to get. And where do you want to go to? And you worried yourself. Really? Wow. Well, when someone is chewing so intensely, I'm sorry. It's okay. I can't force myself to be more careful with this girl. But why exactly her? When any local inhabitant, every one of them looked completely normal to me. Precisely normal. So normal it seemed it sent chills down the spine into the neck. What? Okay, precisely normal. So normal it sends chills down the spine into the marrow. To the narrows! Normal. Not like a neighbor human with the power drill. What? Normal. Not like a neighbor human with the power drill in one hand and a subwoofer in the other. Oh my god. God damn, I want you to sing that voiceover. Not like a passenger human you can often meet in a subway or public transport. Not like a co-worker human next to the table in the open plan office. And not even like a friend human who only differs from other humans in his constant insistence. All of them look normal, as I would expect them to be, their own downsides but without any superpowers. And Slavia was also cute. I glanced at her stealthily, not knowing what to say. I'm sorry, I wanted to show you the camp, but ran off my feet. I didn't miss anything while being on my own, I guess. Are you sure you haven't missed anything at all? She smiled so hard that I had to cast my eyes down in confusion. Well, how could I know? It's the first day I've been here. It's my first day. Okay. What have you seen so far? I've seen the square, the canteen, the football field. And what about the beach? Just from afar. You should really go there. Or let's do it together. Okay. Yeah, okay, we will. Her naturalness started to scare me. But then I thought, what if everything that happens here is how it's supposed to be and this world looks strange just for me, but for them it is native. Maybe I got thrown into the past. Yes, this would explain a lot. Can I ask a stupid question? No? I like how her animation changes. It's like, yeah. It's like Slavia smiled and stood up from the table. It's lit. Will you find your way to Oka by yourself? Of course I will, but why should I go there? She'll sell you to someone. What for? Probably the question seems stupid because Slavia burst into good laughter. You need to sleep somewhere, right? This makes sense. That makes sense. Fine, I'll go then. Good night. Night. It's strange that she left in such a hurry. A key bundle left in the door crack caught my attention. Oh, the dog! No! Damn it! No! Hey, walking over the microphone and shit. A key bundle left in the door lock caught my attention. I was going to catch up to Slavia, but where does she live? And knocking on every door during the middle of the night didn't sound like a bright idea. Take the keys. Leave the keys. Oh shit. Take the keys. I better take them. We'll give them back tomorrow because who knows what happened here at night. Yeah, I don't want to listen again. Such thoughts gave me a chill. It's me who needs to be careful here in this first. It's me who needs to be careful here in the first place. That night, though being dark wasn't silent at all, one could hear chirping crickets, songs of the night birds, and rustling trees from everywhere. A sudden desire to follow Slavia's advice and go to the camp leader's cabin has appeared. I don't know why, but the look of the unknown bronze builder of communism put me into constructive mood. I sat on the bench and started to recall everything that happened today. That was my first constructive mood I could offer. It was much brighter than near the canteen, belated pioneers were running by, so this place did not seem scary at all. Bus, summer camp, girls. I was so tired from everything new and strange that could not come up with a single explanation of what was going on. I heard a barely noticeable rustle nearby. I shivered and looked in that direction. Girl! Reading a book. Lena! I decided to come closer and talk. She was the only new person I met here without having even a few words to chat. Hi, what are you reading? Lena was so surprised that she even jumped up. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Never mind. She blushed and stared into the book again. So, what are you reading? Damn it. No! Back. Oh, shit. Okay. On that cover was written, Gone with the Wind. Typical. Praise the book. Keep silent. Yeah, let's praise the book. Good book. Thanks. Honestly speaking, I haven't read it, but I think such literature suits her very well. Lena doesn't seem to be interested in continuing to talk. Well, I'm bothering you. No. She answered while still looking into her book. Can I sit aside for a while? Why? And really, why? Maybe just because I was very tired and being with company is better than being alone. Maybe I wanted to try to find out something from her. I carefully examined Lena. But no, I doubt that. Well, I don't know. I'm not allowed to. Feel free? But if I'm bothering you, no, you don't. I can leave, just tell. Everything's alright. Okay then. I sat on the end of the bench carefully. After such an intensive talk, staying here was the last thing I wanted. But damn it. Staying here was the last thing I wanted, but it won't be nice to just stand up and leave. Didn't really go well, huh? Lena haven't answered anything. It seems I made a fool out of myself. Bet if it was Liana here, she'd have a good laugh at me. Do you enjoy being here? I recalled this obvious question and thought it would be a good start for a conversation. Yes? She slightly smiled. I guess I like it too. Lena definitely isn't very sociable and probably can't support the meaningless conversation as easy as Slavia. But there was something in her that attracted the attention. Like a momentary sight or reflection in the glut in your glasses. What? Oh my god, no, he's getting all poetic and shit again. Like a momentary sight or reflection in your glasses at rainy autumn evening, which makes you turn around and stare into darkness searching for something that you saw at the corner of your eye. Of course, you weren't able to distinguish or understand what it was, but it still felt so tempting. Lena was still reading the book without paying any attention to my presence. I had no intention at all to ask her anything about the camp or this world in general. Beautiful night. Yes. How in the world would you start a conversation with her? It's late. I have to go. Yes, it's quite late. Good night. Night. There was something strange to this girl. At first glance, she is a typical shy and modest pioneer girl, but the mystery Lena took its own place in the massive list of mysteries of this camp, which I started to put together in my head. Lazy evening. There's nothing like a good time with nothing to do. I headed towards Olga's cabin. The light in the house was on. Hello, Simeon. You are quite late. Yeah. I went for a walk to look around the camp. Alright. You'll be sleeping here. She pointed her finger at one of the beds. Right here? I got a bit surprised. Yeah, something wrong? We're out of free we're out of free cabins anyway. Really now. Really. I think you want to jump my bones. The camp leader smiled, but rather think it was a smile of politeness. You do want to be a decent pioneer, don't you? There was a clear emphasis on the word decent. Yep, sure. I got lost in thought for a moment. Don't you mind it, mademoiselle? She looked at me oddly. I was surprised at some kind of offense in her eyes. Pioneers should respect their elders, Olga said strictly. Of course he should. No one argues that. I'm blathered, not realizing what was wrong. Shouldn't you also? She stared at me. Under such a gaze, even mithril forged by Bestorf masters from the deepest dungeons would melt. Should I what? What's up, Tut? Nuisance and lack of understanding made me talk a level louder. You must address adults appropriately. Yes, of course, there are a lot of strange things here. But this girl is just a couple of years older than me. Or maybe even younger. I decided not to argue. Well, just a few minutes ago, I would never call her adult. I have to admit that she was also given a strong character. And in any case, I wasn't in a position to argue. As you say, man, I'm old. That's way better. This is how a decent pioneer should conduct oneself. And now it's time to sleep. Honestly speaking, I wasn't going to become neither decent nor indecent pioneer. Just yesterday, I wasn't going to become a pioneer at all. But do I have a choice now? No desire. We'll put you down with fire. This is the motto Olga was probably going to use. I went to the bed and closed my eyes only to realize how tired I was after today. Something hammered in my head awfully as if my brain started a night shift. And they seemed to be aimed more at rolling steel than working with something more sensitive. The bluffs flew through my mind. And the square with the monument. Canteen full of pioneers. And a malicious face of Olyana. Slavia. In her bikini, you perv! Yeah, you know what's getting there. You know what was going there. It's like... yeah. Lena. And even recalling Alyssa hasn't given me much of a negative feeling. What if I'm here for good? Oh, can I just... Oh, well. I'll find the next page. Day 2. I might stop it here, because it's like, yeah, that's the day 1 stuff. Alright, I'm going to save game. And...